Un-fucking believable. That's all I have to say. Un-fucking believable. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I'm in absolute shock right now. I don't know what the fuck we just saw. So close! This close! Just mere seconds! And it was all over. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight I'm going to be giving you guys the results from Extreme Rules. I don't even have the words to describe it. Literally, I don't have the words to describe it. Literally, I'm fucking speechless right now. No words to describe what the actual fuck we fucking saw. I'm just gonna be honest. I know that I told you guys before I want to work with WWE. You guys know. If you guys have seen my videos, you guys know I'm always calling out WWE. But that match, the way that match ended, the worst way possible. Unfucking believable. Well, we kick off Extreme Rules, obviously with the kickoff show, Liv Morgan versus Carmella, in a rivalry that's been brewing for the last several months. Not much to say about that match, except that Liv Morgan defeats Carmella with what she calls the Oblivion to pick up the victory over Carmella. And yeah, obviously she's gunning after the SmackDown Women's title. And if you guys if you guys saw Extreme Rules on Peacock, no copyrights here. You guys know how this works. If you guys noticed that it wasn't just the English announcer team, but the Spanish announce team as well had conjoined, if you will, for actually quite a few times actually. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I heard not just the English announce team, but the Spanish announce team as well. Kind of weird on that one, but it is what it is. But during the kickoff show, we also saw that Sarah Schreiber was supposed to have conducted an interview with New Day, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and the WWE Champion Big E. Styles and Omos said some things, and a massive brawl took place, and we now have this match. We had the match. The New Day versus Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and Omos. Hell of a match, by the way, I have to admit, hell of a match. But at the end of it all, Bobby Lashley accidentally hit AJ Styles with the spear. Big E hits Bobby Lashley with the big ending to pick up the victory over Bobby Lashley. And yet, later on in the show, Bobby Lashley said that what Big E did, cashing in Money in the Bank, was cowardice. I want you guys to comment below. I know that this is not the question of the day, but I want you guys to comment below your thoughts on Big E cashing in Money in the Bank on Bobby Lashley. Honestly, I thought it was brilliant because it's Money in the Bank. You're supposed to cash in on someone who is vulnerable. Obviously, Lashley wouldn't know because he was never cashed in on. Up until Big E cashed in Money in the Bank, of course. So I want you guys to comment below your thoughts. But I also want to I also want you guys to comment below and answer the question of the day. Your thoughts. What were your guys' thoughts on Extreme Rules? Let me know in the comments below. And moving on though, We have a match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos defended against the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins came back to WWE from his wedding. Big congrats to Dawkins, by the way. Hell of a match. I have to admit, this was a hell of a match, truth be told. Very rare you would ever see. It's very rare when it comes to the SmackDown Tag Team titles, like currently right now. It's very rare that a tag team title match would be that good, and this was no different because this was a very, very incredible matchup. I got to admit, Montez Ford was this close from regaining the SmackDown Tag Team titles, but the Usos picked up the victory over Montez Ford, hitting him with the double Uso to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Next up for the Raw Women's title, Charlotte Flair, the self-proclaimed opportunity. I don't know. She calls herself the opportunity, but the question is she really? That's the question. That is the question. Taking on Columbus's own Alexa Bliss. You guys know Extreme Rules took place in Columbus, Ohio. Alexa Bliss, born and raised in Columbus. Very strange matchup, I will admit, but unfortunately, Charlotte Flair used Lilly as a distraction, hit Alexa Bliss with natural selection to retain the Raw Women's title, but at the end of it all, Charlotte Flair decided to grab Lilly and rip her apart. The look on Alexa Bliss's face, it just broke your heart. You had to feel for Alexa Bliss. That was just heartbreaking. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. What the fuck has Charlotte Flair done? What has Charlotte Flair done? The answer, very obvious. She ruined her career. She basically ruined her own career, basically. That's all I have to say. Next up, we have a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Damian Priest, on the day of his birthday, mind you, defended the title against Sheamus and Jeff Hardy, and in a very, very incredible title match. Very incredible match. I have to admit, this was intense. A very intense matchup. So many near falls, but in the end, Damian Priest rolled up Sheamus to retain the United States title, and at the end of it, Jeff Hardy and Damian Priest shook each other's hands as a, obviously, sign of respect, and that was the end of it. And I mean, shout outs to Damian Priest. Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you. Congrats on retaining the title. Well deserved. Next up, we have a match that was for the SmackDown Women's Championship. The Man, Becky Lynch, the EST, Bianca Belair. Crazy matchup. This was very contested. This was another one of those matches that was like really good. But you know, just as Bianca Belair was about to win the SmackDown Women's title, Sasha Banks makes her return yet again, as I had predicted, as I had talked about on the channel several times before. If you guys have not checked those out, I recommend checking them out. In fact, last week's episode, this past Thursday's news video, I believe I talked about Sasha Banks potentially returning to Extreme Rules, if I remember correctly. So now we have a triple threat match, obviously, but Sasha Banks attacks both Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Thus, the match ends in a no contest. Now the question remains: what's next for all three women? Now, if you guys saw my expression at the top of this video, the main event: Roman Reigns, the Demon Finn Balor, leading into the closing moments of the match, this was as extreme as it can get. Literally as extreme as it can get. So many near falls. Literally went damn near all over the nationwide arena. No, again, no copyrights here. You guys know how this works. And there was even a time when Roman Reigns had pinned Finn Balor. I believe hit him with a Superman punch. Pinned Finn Balor. 1, 2. Finn Balor, the Demon kicked out and hit a low blow on Roman Reigns. Turnabout's fair play from what happened a few weeks ago on SmackDown when Roman did the same to Finn Balor. The last couple minutes of the match, the Demon hit Roman Reigns with the coup de grace. As the referee's hand was coming down for 3, the Usos came in, attacked the Demon. The Demon went ahead and attacked the Usos and put, I believe, Jimmy Uso through a table. Roman Reigns hit the Demon with a spear into the barricade where the timekeeper was. And if you guys watch Finn Balor's entrance as the Demon, the heartbeat comes, and he's like, just as if his heart was like coming back to life, you know, if you will. And that was where it all went south. Not only did the Demon just go off on Roman Reigns, hitting him with steel chairs, putting him through a table. On the top right corner of the screen, you guys, if you guys watched on Peacock, it was on the top right screen. On the top right corner of your screen, there was smoke. Smoke was coming up from that side. Finn Balor had Roman Reigns on that side, and as Finn Balor was about to hit a coup de grace, the top ring rope had just collapsed. The top ring rope collapsed, low blowed Finn Balor, and literally blew out Finn Balor's knee from out of nowhere, which allowed Roman Reigns to hit Finn Balor with the spear. And for the first time ever, the Demon's undefeated record has been broken. Literally the worst way to end a pay-per-view like Extreme Rules. You would think it would have ended with Finn Balor winning that match under those circumstances, but unfortunately it was not. I don't even know how to describe that match. Like, I mean, for one, that was the only. Excuse me. For one, that was the only match that was under no DQ, no countouts. Everything else, normal rules. So, why have Extreme Rules to begin with? That makes no sense whatsoever. That's one thing on my mind. But now, with Extreme Rules in the record books, we move forward towards the WWE draft. So tomorrow's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue, I'm going to be talking about which Raw superstars I believe should be drafted to Monday Night Raw, and then in next week's episode, I'm going to be talking about which superstars should be drafted to Raw from SmackDown. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those episodes. And yeah, again, make sure you guys answer the question of the day in the comments. What are your guys' thoughts on the card from tonight's Extreme Rules event? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel. And you guys want more pay-per-view / takeover result videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, Unfucking believable. This is your boy Nash, signing out. Holy shit.